All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Right on Target podcast. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Justin. I got Mike.
What up?
And we have a lot in store for you today. But first, as always, got to check in on my guy, man. Mike, how you doing this week?
I'm doing good, man. Not too much going on this week. Really not much going on. How was your weekend, man? How was your Mother's Day?
It was good, man.
Yeah.
Got my mom an espresso.
Oh, I thought you were saying an espresso.
No, like an espresso.
Oh, like you got her a coffee.
You know, it's like a Keurig.
Yeah.
But like for espresso.
Yeah. Is it? It's just like a Keurig. You put the little pods.
Yeah, they're just different shaped pods, and you put it in there. And the thing I like about those is like when you're done with the pod, it'll like drop down. So you don't have to pick it up and throw it out like with the Keurig.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
It's fancy.
Your mom is a big coffee drinker?
She is. She also likes espresso martinis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So.
Okay, so she about to turn up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So shout out to my mom. We got my mother-in-law an Amazon gift card and some coffee.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Y'all go out anywhere? Places were like super
packed, bro.
Super
so like on actual Mother's Day, like I saw my mom on Saturday, and then we were with her, Megan's mom.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to church, and then we went out to eat. Yeah, everywhere was packed, bro. I looked like just for giggles on Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah,
3-hour wait
for real,
and that was at 1:00.
Yeah.
Which I knew we weren't getting in. So we went to Razoo's.
Okay.
Luckily got us in. As soon as I came up there, they had a table for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good, man. Got me a shrimp po' boy.
Okay.
That's my go-to over there.
Shrimp po' boy?
It's good, bro.
I like the...
You got to get it with that seasoning. You got to ask for that special seasoning.
They got special seasoning?
Yeah. First of all, shout out my guy, Will.
Okay.
He's the one who showed me this. You got to ask for it. It does not come with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like... Yeah, it's some sort of like Cajun seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
So you just dust it on there, bro.
Okay.
Man, it just spices up just a little extra.
I need to check that out, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had special seasoning in the back.
They do have special seasoning in the back.
Last time I went to Razoo's, I think it was like grilled alligator.
Okay.
Was fire.
I've tried the alligator.
Yeah.
To me, it tasted like chicken.
Basically. All that like alligator, frog, it all tastes like variations of chicken.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good.
It's like, why eat alligator when you can eat chicken?
It's fancy.
It is.
Yeah. Anytime I get a chance to get alligator, I get it, even though, like you said, it just tastes like chicken. But
yeah. I'm
saying, like in New Orleans, I got an alligator omelet. I can't say that. Ever.
Alligator omelet.
Yeah. That sounds way cooler than the chicken omelet, you know?
Yeah. Bro, that's one place I have not been that I would love to go is New Orleans. Man. For the food.
It's all worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In New Orleans, you got to, like, go to the tourist spots for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, go outside of that, and that's where you'll find, like, the real good food, you know?
Oh, yeah. You got to hit the mom and pop shops. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go where the locals go.
Okay.
But also, be careful where you're going to.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, be careful where you're going.
I hear that, man.
Yeah, bro. We were supposed to hit Fedora on Sunday, and I checked the wait list, kid you not, at like 10 o'clock, and that was the only time the wait list was open.
Oh, my God.
Anytime after that was, like, closed. And we were trying to go for dinner, and I'm like, I know we ain't going to make it for dinner, so we're going to go this weekend, though. So.
Yeah.
Have you never been to Fedora, have you?
Uh-uh.
It's always super packed.
What kind of food is it?
Mexican food.
Oh, okay.
It's fire though. I've only went once with.
And where's that
at? Grand Prairie.
Oh yeah.
But there's one out here too in Deep Ellum. But
okay.
But Grand Prairie at the where they built the Grandscapes, the Epic area.
Not pretty much like the Grandscape.
Yeah, Grand Prairie Grandscapes. Basically. Yeah.
That's exactly what they're going for.
But nah, we had breakfast went to Cotton Patch. Not Cotton Patch. What's it called? Cracker Barrel.
Oh, Cracker Barrel. Okay. Yeah. Cracker Barrel is nice.
Both of those give me like, plantation vibes. So
I'm dead, bro.
But the food's delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Bro, they ain't going to put you to work.
Listen, I feel like it. Every time they lead me to my table, I'm like, oh, this is the time. They gonna walk into the back. They gonna say, get to work.
You gonna be shopping around that store. They could be like, let's go.
Yeah, what you doing here, boy? You know. So I'm in and out, man. Get my pancakes to go. But shout out to Cracker Barrel. They're good. Really good.
That's crazy.
It's the only place you can get a pancake and a rocking chair within like 30 minutes of each other. So.
Bro, I have had a Cracker Barrel gift card for like 5 years.
Okay.
4 or 5 years that I've always forgot about. Now, I have been to Cracker Barrel like
since then?
A few times since then. Yeah. But like it's in my old wallet. And I keep forgetting to put it into my new wallet.
Go ahead and get that gift card, you know, buy yourself like some, I don't know, a checkers board. Board. And then get you know, a T-bone steak at the same time.
I don't know how much it's for, but it's old.
Yeah. I don't even know if they're going to. Like, sir, this money expired.
They was like, look how old this looks. What's going on?
We don't even make these anymore, man. Where'd you get this?
Crazy, man. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool
little Mother's Day, man.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I'm not a mother. So
well, yeah.
Hopefully, my wife enjoyed herself.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, that's all good to hear, man.
Again, shout out to all the mothers out there. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Sure. Not only just on Mother's Day. You know.
That's right. Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Now we got to get in that sports jargon that Mike talked about last time.
Yeah.
I might just have to open the show with that every time.
Sports jargon?
Yeah. And you know what? We got a lot in the NFL. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount in the NFL.
Yeah.
NBA, of course, with the playoffs.
Popping.
And we actually got some news and music going on. We got some stuff to talk about over there.
A lot of stuff going on in music, man.
So let's go ahead and go back to NOLA, to New Orleans.
Okay.
Go back to that conversation because they are having a change in quarterback. Derek Carr has officially announced his retirement after 11 seasons.
After all our speculation last week.
That's right.
Yeah.
All that speculation, he said, nah, you know what, I'm good, man. So apparently he had a shoulder injury, and that would require surgery, and he was going to miss the whole season, and he's just like, I think it's just best that we don't do it.
Yeah.
We don't play. I think they said, like, even if he did get the surgery, like, it's never going to be 100% back to where he's going to be. So, which is crazy, man. It's crazy. And it was literally after throwing since the first time. It was like he threw for the first time since his concussion is a hand injury from December.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nah.
It sucks, man. Like, as much as we dogged on Derek Carr, you know, like, it sucks to have to end this way, especially something like that, like he was just throwing, you know. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, you can't do nothing when your body tells you to quit.
Yeah, right,
you know?
Yeah.
Sucks to go out that way, though. But listen to your body. Good thing he is listening to his body. Yeah. And he's like, you know what? I'm just done doing football.
Well, it seems like he's already off enjoying his retirement.
I bet, you know. And I'm sure he got plenty of opportunities lined up whenever he's ready. Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna chill right now and relax, but he got stuff he can do.
Yeah. So shout out Derek Carr, man.
Shout out Derek Carr, man. Not
Raiders legend.
Not the best career, but not the worst career.
No. There's definitely been worse.
I think that's a good way to sum up his career.
Average career.
Average career. Yeah.
So, with that being said, there is a new quarterback who will likely be starting, who I've heard it's going to be that, what's his name? The rookie? Shough. Is that how you say his name?
You said Shough? I thought it was like I don't know.
It's Tyler something, bro.
Tyler Shough?
Tyler Shough.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up just to, Tyler Shough. It's just spelled weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're thinking he's likely to be the starting quarterback over Spencer Rattler and whoever else they got.
Yeah.
However, per ESPN, there are some NFL insiders who believe Cleveland could trade one of their quarterbacks after this, but it's like they're going to run in the same situation.
Yeah. this is going to be in New Orleans.
Who would they trade? You might as well. I mean, if you were going to do that, you should have just got your.
You should have just drafted. Just believe in the quarterback you drafted. Why would you trade for another quarterback?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I don't know how
it's not like Derek Carr was your starter.
Yeah,
going into the season. Yeah. So that would be weird to trade for a quarterback, but
maybe for depth.
Maybe, but
like the Browns, they have plenty of depth.
They got too much depth.
What you doing over there, guys?
Yeah. But I don't know. Kellen Moore got a lot to figure out this season.
He does, man. Yeah. At least he'll have a new quarterback. Ain't got to worry about Derek Carr anymore.
I guess
you might be wanting Derek Carr back. Who knows?
He got a.
We don't know what this guy has to offer.
A pretty concerning quarterback room, but we'll see.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, I miss Kellen Moore. Are the expectations really high with Kellen Moore?
I don't know, man. He just won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but still.
No, he had a good quarterback.
He did have a good quarterback. So we'll see, man. We'll see. He had a great offense too.
He did,
regardless of like if he was running.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I guess we'll see this year how good the offense is without Kellen Moore.
Because you got to remember he was the offensive coordinator for the Chargers.
Yeah. Who
did not do well.
Did not do much.
But now that Jim is over there, Jim's.
Yeah.
He wants to get Justin Herbert to the Hall of Fame, man.
Okay.
Or he wants to get him to a championship. He said one of those.
Oh.
Either way.
Yeah.
He said, I had a dream and I woke up and I was like, I got to get this guy there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Jimbo.
I mean, that's like his job, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But it's all right.
I mean, I wish the best for Justin Herbert, man.
Yeah, me too.
I like the guy. I like the quarterback. I like the player.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anyway, before I jump into team schedules that have dropped, which we're not going to talk about any other but the Cowboys.
Yeah, we're not getting into the Panthers Week 9 matchup.
You want to get into that?
No.
I think that's probably the
I just said a random.
I think we play the Panthers.
I just said a random.
That's going to be crazy if I look at that.
Hey, we might get into the Panthers Week 9 matchup. We might see.
This is crazy, man. Derrick Henry got a 2-year extension. $30 million.
Okay.
25 of that guaranteed.
Good, man.
After his dominant season, he has now become the highest paid running back over 30 ever. Like,
that's crazy.
Being his age and getting paid that much is not.
He hasn't showed signs of slowing down, so might as well lock him up for a couple years.
And now that he's on the Ravens, bro, he's playing hardcore.
And the offense isn't running through him, so can rest his legs a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, shout out Derrick Henry, man.
Yeah. Man, I got high hopes for the Ravens, but they.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, not high hopes, but I got high expectations for the Ravens.
They got to win.
Yeah. I mean, they do until
it's like just
till playoff time.
Till playoff time, man.
Till they meet Kansas City,
Then it's just crazy. All right, let's get into the Cowboys' schedule. Okay, they did drop the schedule. Everybody likes to be unique.
Did you like their schedule release?
It was okay.
I feel like they've been mid for like the past few years.
Bro, I've seen some pretty bad ones.
I saw some bad ones too.
And it's like, why did you post this?
Like, I really hated the Cleveland Browns one.
Oh my God, bro,
what was they doing? What was that?
That was horrible.
Bro, who was it, the Chargers?
The Chargers had a good one.
What the Chargers had?
They did the Minecraft.
Okay, not the Chargers. Bro, I think I bookmarked it. But go ahead, man.
Because the Chargers had I think they're the ones who had the Minecraft, and it was like us, and it was like the light in the stadium or the sun coming through. That's what they were roasting us about. Which is hilarious. That's a good one.
Who else had a really bad one now?
I know, like the Giants or someone had like a Pokemon one, and it was so dumb.
It was bad. I didn't see that one.
It was just like It was on Twitter. It was like memes.
Uh-huh.
And it's just terrible.
The Jaguars. Did you see the Jaguars?
No, what did they do?
Bro, they did their schedule as Sabrina Carpenter poses.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I heard. Are they the ones who did the one about Tyreek?
I don't know.
There was a team who like had to delete theirs because
for real?
they like made fun of like the Tyreek getting arrested or something.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, they just did. I guess I don't keep up with Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
I like Espresso.
Okay.
That sounds hard. But I guess when she performs one song,
Yeah.
she goes and does a pose.
Oh, okay.
And it's a different pose each show.
Oh.
They just picked a random pose. None of them correlated with the team.
Yeah.
But they just put a team on each pose that she had.
That's funny.
That was it.
That's funny.
I gotta show you because I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Jags were on, but shout out Travis on it.
Yeah.
But they also did they had Ashton Hall.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see the Bills with AI?
Yeah, I like the Bills one. I like the Bills.
They're like, just get AI.
Yeah. I like that one. Which I feel like Philly should have got that. I feel like Philly should have thought about that. But I did have like how AI didn't want to say "Go Bills" at the end.
Yeah, he said "Go Josh Allen."
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like that was a missed opportunity for the Super Bowl champs. But what you gonna do? But yeah, I feel like ours was just okay.
I just made noises and they had to guess.
What for ours?
Yeah, you saw the video?
Nah. Did we get two?
Yeah. Are you talking about just the plain one?
No, I'm talking about the one where they did their America stream or whatever, and they had little hints in the background. You didn't see that one?
Nah, the one I saw is like you had a player sitting down, and there was another player standing behind them, and they would be like making noise, like trying to have the other person guess who it is.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
I haven't seen that
This
one.
got two different ones.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see the stream that CD and Micah did?
Yeah.
So apparently while they were doing that stream, there was like stuff in the background that they like hinted who we were playing.
Yeah.
Like there was a stuffed eagle and stuff on the ground and stuff. So like I guess at the end of the stream they're like, oh, what are we gonna do for our schedule release? And they're like, oh, we just did it. Then they went back and showed like all the hints. So
That's trash.
It's not as bad as it sounds, but
I'll tell you
it's not good.
I'll tell you had a good one. The Jets.
I didn't get to see this.
It was like the picture that like never ends, like when you scroll or when you zoom in and it just keeps on going.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Oh,
it was hard.
Yeah,
it was hard.
That's cool.
I mean, they were the Jets. But
Yeah. Hey man, the Jets turned a new leaf.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I like this tradition of schedule releases.
Yeah, a lot of teams need to step up though.
Yeah, a lot of teams. What Cleveland, bro? What have y'all been doing all offseason?
Cringy,
y'all been
bro.
doing some weird stuff.
Y'all been on off season for a long time.
Yeah,
you couldn't come up with anything better.
Yeah, man. Your draft plan was crazy. Now
draft plan was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crazy. All right, man.
Who we got this season?
Let's get into who we got this season, man. Oh my gosh.
What happened? Everything all right?
You got close, bro, with the Panthers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. All right. So we start off the season in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the problem. That means that's when they were doing the banner or when they're getting their rings or whatever because they won.
Yeah.
Now, that could go one of two ways. We could spoil that and beat them in Philly after that. Yeah. And they still have a Super Bowl, so really it's – or we could lose and that would just add – to it.
You know how happy they would be if they beat us?
Yeah.
After the ring ceremony?
Literally.
They're going to be so motivated.
Yeah.
But we need the challenge, man. We need to come out and make a statement.
We do.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we play the New York Giants.
Okay.
So.
Can't sleep on the Giants, man.
Can't sleep on the Giants with Jackson Dart starting quarterback. I'm just
kidding.
Slow
down. Jackson Dart should not be starting on week 2. If that happens, there's something severely concerning that happened with Russ.
That's right. Then we play the Bears.
Okay.
In Chicago. Then we come back home. We play our good friends, the Green Bay Packers. Week 5, the New York Jets. Week 6, Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
You got close.
I got close.
Then we come home. So the Jets and the Panthers, those are both away games. Then we play Washington at home, Broncos, the Cardinals at home. Then you go to Las Vegas and play on a Monday night against the Raiders. Then we got the Eagles. And on Thanksgiving Day, we got the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Good news is that's at home.
Is that good news? Does that matter?
It could. It depend. It'll depend on that point in the season.
Yeah.
It's better than being, in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's true.
Then we go to Detroit. We play the Vikings. And then, oh my Atlanta, bro. Then we play the Chargers. And after we play the Chargers, we have literally 4 days, and then we play Christmas. And we play the Commanders. And then we play the Giants. To be determined. So.
Yeah.
And our bye week is week 11.
Okay.
So
sounds like a tough schedule.
Let's run through this, man.
Yeah.
Let's be for real. Opening week, let's be realistic. Easy dub.
Easy dub.
We're starting off 1-0.
George Pickens going to go off first game.
Hey, CeeDee Lamb said he's going to wear a shiesty.
I saw that.
They both wearing shiesties?
One thing I will say, I didn't get to see the stream, but I've been seeing clips.
Yeah, I saw clips.
The chemistry really seems great with the team right now. I know it's just it was just a few players. But even Coach pulled up.
Shoddy.
Yeah, Shoddy. He seems like he has a good rapport with the team.
Yeah.
And that's good to see.
It's true.
So, all right. So that was a little side note.
All right, so 1-0?
Nah, probably 0-1 starting out.
Okay, 0-1 start. Let's be
realistic here.
Giants, let's be for us 1-1.
That's a 1-1.
We'll start 1-1. The Bears?
We at home or?
At home.
Okay. The Bears 2-1, bro.
That's 2-1 to me, man.
Yeah, we're getting that win.
The Packers at home 2-2.
2-2.
Trust me, I've seen them in AT&T Stadium,
Yeah.
and now they got a new wide receiver who's going to probably cook us.
Yeah.
So 2-2. Then you got the Jets 3-2. 3-2. The Panthers 4-2. 4-2. The Commanders
5-2, man. I'm saying 5-2.
I'll go 5-2. I believe in that. Broncos.
That's 6-2 right there.
Okay. 6-2. I agree. Cardinals.
Oh, that's
7-2.
That's 7-2 right there.
Bye week. So that's a dub.
Remain 7-2.
The Raiders. Unless Ashton Genty runs 200 yards on us.
Yeah, nah. That ain't happening.
8-2.
8-2, man.
Eagles at home.
8-3.
8-3? Okay.
No, we got to get a win against the Eagles.
I feel like at home we could get a win. But last year we won in Philly.
9-2, man. 9-2.
Okay, 9-2. Chiefs at home.
9-3.
I'm going to go 9-3 because that's another 4-day.
Yeah.
Then you got.
And I feel myself being very upset while eating some turkey. So.
All right. Well, you're probably going to be upset the next week, too.
Who we
You
got?
got the Lions in Detroit.
That's 9-4.
9-4?
9-4.
Okay. Vikings 10-4.
10-4, man. 10-4.
10-4. Chargers
11-4.
I'm going to go 11-4 there. Washington in Washington, D.C.
11-5.
Okay.
I'll
11-5.
be realistic and say 11-5.
Then we're in the season 12-5, huh? Because we got the Giants
12-5, man.
Winning the division. You think we could win the division? I don't know Philadelphia's schedule.
Yeah, we got a tough division. I'll take 12-5 though. I'll take a 12-5 season.
Let's hope that it actually.
Y'all remember we said 12-5.
12-5. Hold us to it.
Y'all heard it here first.
If we don't go 12-5, I might just crash out.
I mean, we do have to expect a really dumb game because we'll have one of those every now and then. Like the Cardinals might blow us out.
Yeah, like Kyler Murray might throw for 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, he might have a career game against us. Marvin Harrison Jr. go crazy on us.
Yeah,
never know.
Yeah,
we're due for one of those really frustrating games, but we might pull off a win we didn't expect to.
It's true. So. Anything's possible.
I think 12-5 is good.
12-5. We might be Delulu, but
Yeah, we
all
probably
right.
are. We probably are.
I think like this is why I can't trust like Bleacher Report because I think they had us going like 9-8.
Nah, we ain't going 9.
I'm like, bro, we passed that.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing 9.
We passed those days, hopefully. So, so let's see, man. I mean, we'll just see how it goes. I'm excited for the season. We're still far away from it, but
Yeah,
it'll be all right.
definitely excited for the season, man. But have they put out like a schedule toughness ranking? I know they usually do that.
I think they did,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
I mean, I had to get into it. I was just wondering. But I wonder where we rank around.
Oh, I will say that we have 4 Thursday night games, and that's like never happened before.
So what we about to do as a podcast?
Oh, literally, bro.
We record on Thursday night. I mean, like, I like watching the games with you, while we editing and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
Well, I don't like missing the first 3 quarters and then watching the fourth quarter, because we podding. So
We might have to do them on Wednesday.
might have to figure that out during the season. we won't have the update,
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks, right? Like, we'll be talking about it the day before. Like, oh, Cowboys, hopefully they get a win tomorrow. And then like, they disappoint us, Then we got to come in the next week looking sad. So
That's right.
But we'll figure it out.
Yeah. For sure. But until then, there's not really much more in football to talk about.
Yeah.
Nothing's crazy.
Rookie camp's going on right now.
Rookie camp is going on, so we'll see, man.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but we can just go ahead and jump into the association.
Now, a lot was going on in the NBA.
A lot is going on in the NBA, and we're going to start it off here. This is where we're going to start, Mike. You ready to start?
You want me to play celebration, celebrate good times.
Celebration's crazy.
Sound like a lot going on, man.
We happy over here in Dallas, man.
Yeah. How we about to start out, man?
The vibes are here, man. But we're gonna start off. We jumped on the phone earlier as we record this today with our guy Joey Mistretta.
Shout out Joey.
Yeah,
man.
shout out Joey, man. Beat writer for Clutch Points. Been on the show.
Yeah.
You've heard him with the Luka trade.
Yeah.
Now he's here to bring us information about the lottery, man.
We got into the lottery, man. We got into the wings a little bit because wing season about to start this week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got into a lot, but.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So we're going to insert it right about here so you guys can watch it, listen, and then we'll
get some good insight, man.
And then we'll be on the other side, ready to discuss what happened, man.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Joey? You got Justin and Mike with you again.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on, Joey?
Hey, not much. Just ready to get on this call here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, man. How are you feeling right now? How's the energy going around the AAC and all that?
Well, it's a lot better than it was last time we talked, which I believe was right after a certain player was traded. Right now, feeling pretty dang good with the Wings and the Mavs. It's good in Arlington. It's good in Dallas. So no complaints right now.
Yeah, for sure. Two number 1 picks, man. First time in history is the same city's gotten the first pick.
You get to cover both of them, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's it really is crazy. That's a great word for it. It's pretty unbelievable.
Well, I guess we'll start. How's it going with Paige Beckers? We've seen your conversations with her, and how's that been like?
Yeah, it's been really great. Paige is, she's 23, but she's super mature. She really, she has to do a lot of media. Everyone wants to talk to her right now, and she's been doing a great job with all that. And then, of course, the talent speaks for itself. She's probably the most complete prospect in recent memory. Just maybe not like Caitlin Clark was incredible, but I think when it comes to just being a complete player, it's hard to think of someone who was better than her, at least in over the past couple of years. So it's been really fun, a lot of excitement. There's a lot of media at practices, which really wasn't the case over the past couple of years with this team. So it's really been just an exciting time for this Dallas Wings team.
Yeah, and there's, in addition to Paige, y'all got a lot of new additions too, like Dejanay. What's the whole team vibe like right now?
Yeah, I think, like you said, I mean, there's only 3 players returning from last year. So this is a completely different team pretty much. They have a new head coach, new GM. It's definitely a different just vibe there. And like you said, Dejanay, she's going to be a defensive stopper. And you bring in Melissa Smith. There's just a lot of new players to go along with Arike Ogunbowale, who's already there. So I don't know if this team's going to be like a championship contender, but they should be a lot better than they were last year.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't going to be too hard to be a little better than they were last year. But
That's a good point.
Yeah. How do you feel like the pairing with Paige and Arike is going to be?
Yeah, it's kind of been one of the storylines for sure. I think it's good. I think it'll be really good for Arike because she even told us that she's more of an off-the-ball type of player, which, she can be an ISO player for sure, but I think it'll be good for her to get some more catch-and-shoot opportunities. And Paige, she really is a good distributor. She's great at finding the open player. So I think you're going to see Arike potentially better shooting percentage, which can be great. And then you might see someone like Maddie Siegrist, who was a great shooter in college. She has kind of struggled with her efficiency in the WNBA. You might see her take a step forward. And I could name every player on the team who's a shooter, and they might improve. So I just think Paige's all-around impact's been great. And that's going to be one of the best backcourts in the league for sure.
Yeah, definitely excited to see how well they work together. Are we thinking Paige could be Rookie of the Year?
Oh, absolutely. I'd be surprised if she wasn't. The number 2 pick, Dominique Malonga, she's a candidate for sure, but I think Paige is the safe bet for that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, we're excited to see how the Wings go, but moving over to the Mavericks, man, talk about that excitement with the 1.8% chance of winning the lottery.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was actually back home on vacation, and I was watching it with my mom. We were watching it, and I was like, Mom, there's probably no chance they're going to end up with the number 1 pick. They're probably going to be number 11, number 12, something like that. And then it just kept getting closer and closer. Before I know it, they're top 4. I'm like, oh, shoot, I better go run and grab my laptop. I might need to write something here ASAP. And then we were watching, and then, number 3 comes, number 2, and then Spurs or Mavs, and then he says Spurs. And we were just like, oh, my goodness, because the Mavs are number 1. And it was really just shocking. And I sprinted to grab my laptop. I wrote a couple stories ASAP. And since being back in Dallas now, it's just been a lot of excitement. I think if you're just on NBA Twitter, you're very familiar with what's going on. It's everyone's in shock. Some people are saying it's rigged. I'm not saying that, just to clarify, but there are people saying that.
Yeah.
And it's been crazy times in the NBA for sure.
Well, it's definitely seemed like Nico traded Luka for Cooper Flagg potentially.
Yeah, it kind of does seem like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For sure. So from what I heard, the new CEO, he said that they are not trading the pick. Is that absolute?
Yeah, from what I've heard, I've heard a lot of people talking, and it doesn't seem like they're going to trade it. But the one thing I've kind of learned with this team is you can never say never. Because if they're willing to trade a 26-year-old superstar like Luka Doncic in his prime, there's really I don't feel confident saying no way it can't happen.
Yeah.
I will say I'd be very surprised if they traded the number 1 pick. I don't think they should trade him trade the pick for a guy like Giannis, which has been kind of the main rumor. Just because then that really closes your championship window for, that doesn't close it, but it shortens it for a couple of years. So I think they should get the young guy, let him develop alongside Kyrie and AD. And then once those guys, move on or whatever, you still have a franchise star to build around. So
yeah.
I don't envision them trading it, but like I said, I'm never going to say never now just because of what happened this past February.
Yeah, I know Nico, when the trade happened, he had mentioned kind of a short window he was working with. Do you feel like he's kind of changed his tune on that now that he has the first overall pick?
Yeah, I think it really does depend if they trade it, which I don't think they're going to. So assuming they don't trade it, it still is kind of a short window to the extent of winning with Kyrie and AD. But now you can build around Cooper Flagg, Derek Lively II, maybe even Brandon Williams, who's kind of come on nicely. So you can kind of start building a new core while also trying to win now. So it definitely makes the championship window seem a little bit, more optimistic really for the future.
Yeah.
And once Kyrie and AD leave and those guys, like, yeah, you're going to have a couple of years where you're not winning, but then I don't think it will take as long to rebuild. Because you bring in a couple other stars. If Cooper Flagg lives up to that potential, then you're looking at a completely different team, and they could be a championship contender once again within the next few years.
Yeah, definitely. Hope so for sure. What do you think about the narrative that Cooper Flagg is the most looked at prospect since Wemby, or other than Wemby in the last however many years?
Yeah, I remember when Wemby got drafted, they were saying he was the top prospect since LeBron. So I think they're right. I mean, last year's draft class didn't really do a lot for me. And then the year before was obviously Wemby's class. That was a good class, and Wemby's incredible. I remember, Zion was definitely up there. There's been a few really, really good players for sure, but what everyone's saying is Cooper Flagg is just a generational talent. It's the offense, the defense. He can really handle himself in the defensive end, which is huge for Nico Harrison, because we all know he loves defense wins championships. So I think just that element of it kind of makes him a little bit more intriguing. Like, if he was just a scorer, I don't think there would be quite as much excitement. But the fact that he does everything at such a high level is kind of what makes him that generational type of player. So I do agree with that. He's definitely the top prospect since Wemby, and some say since LeBron. I'd still maybe take Wemby, but it's close. Flagg and Wemby, there's a lot of they're not the same kind of player, but they're both very high ceilings for sure.
Yeah. So we all know the Mavs fans were very hurt this year. They went through a lot. Do you feel like now with this number one overall pick, regardless if they traded or not, do you feel like the front office has been given a little more grace now?
That's a great question. I'm really interested to see what happens with that. I don't know if there's going to be the fire Nico chant type of stuff going on again. I really hope not. That did get a little tired last year. We'll have to kind of wait and see. I mean, I think Mavs fans are a lot more optimistic now. So I do think there'll be a little bit more grace, like you were saying there. It's interesting to see what they do this offseason. I mean, do you trade PJ Washington? Do you trade Daniel Gafford? Who do you trade them for? What do you get? So they still have work to do, but it seems like the vibe is definitely trending in a promising direction for sure.
Yeah.
Well, news has it that they're definitely in search for a point guard. Is there any noise of who they might be after?
Yeah, there's just kind of rumors circulating. I actually wrote a piece today on why they should pursue Chris Paul. Some people loved that idea, some people hated it, but for me, I just kind of looked at that like, they need somebody to fill in those first few months with Kyrie Irving out. And why not bring in Chris Paul? He's going to set up his teammates. He's not a long-term commitment at this point. And maybe he wins his first championship in Dallas. So for me, that was just an idea. That wasn't a sourced rumor or anything. That was just an idea I had. But there's been a lot of different names. I even heard Lonzo Ball. I think somebody mentioned that, which with the injury risk and the Mavs injury history, I don't love that, although I do like Lonzo as a player. I've heard Drew Holiday is a potential guy. There's a few guys. It'll be interesting to see if they want to add another star guard or if they just add somebody who can kind of, fill the void when Kyrie's out those first few months next year.
Yeah,
for sure. Well, I mean, it seems like this is a pretty good spot for Cooper Flagg to end up. I mean, it's a playoff-ready team now that he slides into that small forward position. So I hope that's the route we do go, and I hope he helps brings us a championship or two.
He has the potential for sure. It'll be really exciting as long as they do draft him and don't trade that pick.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, hey, man, we appreciate you jumping on the call again with us. It's always good to hear from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course. Well, we'll talk to you next time, Joey. Thank you.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right. And we're back. Just like that.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy that the Mavericks got the number one pick.
Yeah, man.
1.8%.
Yeah.
That was the chance.
Yeah, how are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Obviously.
We were watching the...
I couldn't find it, so I was like, Bleacher Report had it to like this dude was like live streaming.
Okay.
I guess.
Like from the.
I don't know. He's like he works for Bleacher Report. I guess I forgot who it was.
Or was he just like at his house?
I think it was like at his house.
I was like, hey y'all, we getting the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who it was, but anyway.
Shout out him.
Yeah, shout out him, man. Because like apparently the only reason we didn't get like 11th was because like us and the Bulls had the same record, so they had to flip a coin. A coin flip got us in there.
Crazy.
That is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you mentioned, like you heard Joey say, people were saying it's rigged.
Yeah.
I mean, it does kind of seem that way. I do not think it is.
The people have been noticing some patterns.
Yeah.
You know, when you trade away your star player.
Yeah.
Get a little reward on the back end.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So, I
don't think that's the case though.
Yeah. I think we got super lucky. I was so worried, man. Yeah. Because like I was watching it and then it got into the top 4, like Joey said. And I'm like, dude, they haven't called us. Watch us be number 4.
Yeah.
And like I think I texted you and
you were giving me the updates because I was driving.
Yeah. I was like, bro, watch us actually get the number 1 pick. Yeah. And I was like, we actually got the number 1 pick.
I didn't even get to text you like, ain't no way y'all getting the number 1 pick, which I'm glad I didn't because I would have been very wrong, very loud and wrong. But that's how I was feeling when I saw the text. I was like, man, just to get his hopes up for nothing. But hey, man,
here we are.
Congratulations.
Here we are.
Y'all captured the flag.
That's right. That's right. So the reason why it's a good one this time is Cooper Flagg, who is projected to go number 1 overall, has been deemed a generational talent. You know, like we were talking about. A lot to look forward to in his game, man. A small forward, which is a position we need. He'll slot right on in there with, you know, Kyrie, AD, Clay, and one of our big men, man.
Yeah. Hopefully lively.
It should be lively.
Yeah.
Assuming that means that Gafford or PJ Washington is going to be gone.
Why they got to be gone?
It's going to be 6th and 7th man.
Yeah. Get that depth off the bench.
I mean, that'd be great.
That's important.
If they want to stay, great.
Yeah.
That pushes Dwight Powell even further down.
Yeah. They can get minutes between the 4 and the 5.
Oh, yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, I'm with it.
Yeah. I would keep him if we could. I mean, obviously, if they want more playing time, then, they might have to get traded. But we'll take one of them bigs off you if you want.
No. Y'all going to get old dude from the Knicks.
Nah, we don't need no injury-prone people, man. As much as I like Mitchell Robinson, you be hurt. We don't need that, man.
Don't be talking about injured players, man. You know they're gonna get us on TikTok.
I know, right?
If we clip that,
I don't know why, but okay.
Bro, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah, people be on their burners, I guess, but you know, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
So this is the first time the Dallas Mavericks have ever won a lottery pick, which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
And like I said with Joey, both the Dallas Wings and the Dallas Mavericks got the number 1 pick, which is like the first time that happened ever.
Yeah.
So it seems like Nico might be safe for now, man.
Yeah. Nico got lucky, man.
He sold his soul and got rid of Luka, and here we are.
Y'all was doing all that hooting and hollering outside the stadium. Y'all brought a whole casket out there.
Bro, whose casket was that?
I have no clue. just so y'all can, get Cooper Flagg, man.
Yeah.
All those people with the Fire Nico jerseys are gonna be getting Cooper Flagg jerseys next season.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm happy for Dallas. I'm happy for Dallas sports. I don't feel like Nico deserves it.
Oh, it sucks. I mean, that sucks.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's kind of like bittersweet for y'all. You know, like we gonna take this, but we don't trust you still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool though. I mean, and for Cooper Flagg, honestly, I feel like this is the best position he could go to.
Yeah.
Instead of like a bum team. You know.
Well, yeah, and I agree. And like people say like his reaction was like he didn't seem like he was excited, bro. He was as shocked as everybody else was.
He probably
like, what you mean the Mavericks?
He probably never even considered the Mavericks.
Yeah, he was like, how on earth?
Yeah, like he probably thinking about teams he would work out for. He was never going to work out for the Mavericks.
Yeah,
because he wasn't going to be there by the time.
Yeah,
I think they were supposed to have, you know. But I mean, we talking about like rigging drafts and stuff, but like San Antonio got the number 2 pick.
Literally.
Wait, what's going on here, man? San Antonio?
Yeah,
and that's pretty crazy,
bro. Yeah, they almost got number 1. If they would have got number 1, bro, that would have been.
Oh, that would have been wild.
That'd been wild. I feel kind of bad for Utah.
Yeah,
Utah got kind of screwed there, man.
I'm sure there's like at least 16 people in Utah who bought a Cooper Flagg jersey already. Like,
that's crazy.
Custom made.
So like here's how the lottery went. You got the Mavericks, the Spurs at number 2, which still is crazy. The 76ers, the Hornets.
That's pretty crazy too.
Yeah. The Hornets, the Jazz, the Wizards got kind of screwed too. The Pelicans at 7, the Nets, Raptors, Rockets, Trailblazers, the Bulls, Hawks, and the Spurs. So the Spurs have 2 picks in the first round.
Yeah.
Or first 14. Yeah, in the
lottery. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Hey,
imagine if they would have got the number 1.
Get that dynasty going.
Something.
Yeah. We talked about like the rumors of trading that number 1 pick for Giannis, but like let's not sleep on the Spurs might flipping their number 2 for Giannis.
They could flip their number 2 and still have the 14.
Yeah, or they could do both. They don't.
Both.
I mean, they don't need another young prospect. Like if they could have got Cooper Flagg, I feel like go for Cooper Flagg.
Yeah,
but like you already got Wemby, you got Fox, you got Castle. You know, go ahead and get a champion, an MVP.
Bro, that would be unfair. That's a cheat code right there. You add Giannis to that, they stay healthy.
And Giannis is on their own. I don't care who you put around them.
Yeah,
and these guys are on like, I mean, Giannis and Fox are on good big contracts, but you got Wemby on his rookie contract still. You got enough cap space to get depth for this team too. Like you can have a whole team.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep my eye on San Antonio, man.
That's actually that's true, man.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. If I was Milwaukee, I'd pick up the phone for that.
Yeah, might as well. Giannis,
because once Giannis is gone, bro, you
in rebuild mode.
You rebuilding, and Dame, who knows what will happen?
Trade Dame, let Dame.
Wherever Dame, you got to cut Dame.
Yeah,
who's going to pick him up at?
I mean, I think,
like who's going to trade for him?
I think someone will trade for him, but his trade value was low.
Yeah,
I guess. But I think you can still get a good trade for him.
Y'all gonna take him over there?
No, we good. We all right. We need size, man. We don't need.
Y'all do, and y'all need depth, though, man.
We need size and depth for sure.
Crazy.
We need depth on the size for sure, especially
Yeah.
We need starting bigs and backup bigs. So,
yeah. So that's crazy, man. Stay tuned for that. We'll see what happens with all those teams.
Yeah. Well, we know what we should know what the Mavs are doing. Hopefully, no surprises.
Hopefully. Yeah. This is like saving grace for them. Like, go ahead, get your next generational player.
Yeah.
Someone said, I saw something like the tariffs have been too high, so they had to go domestic this time.
I saw that. Because they had Derek and then Luka. They had to get them an American one this time. Man. That's crazy.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for what the Mavs got going, man.
Yeah, man.
Congrats, man. I'm happy for you. Through all the heartbreak that you went through, man, I'm glad to see
it. It makes up for it a little bit.
Yeah. Glad to see there's a bright side,
Yeah.
And to those who don't know about Cooper Flagg yet, y'all be very happy with what y'all see on the court. So
no, for sure. He definitely has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Definitely he's good at scoring.
Yeah.
And like Joey said, good at defense, man.
Yeah. That's all Nico asked for. He's a simple man.
He's a simple man.
Play some defense.
And Luka didn't do that.
and keep your figure. Keep your figure.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, hey, listen, JJ said the same thing. Y'all got a conditioning coach now, so.
Don't come to Dallas and, start eating good. Don't go to Rudy's Chicken, Don't hit these barbecue spots. Go to Cava,
Hey, don't sleep on Cava.
I ain't never been to Cava. I want to go, but I ain't never
Listen, I have been one time,
and
it was.
It's fire?
It was very good.
I need to try it out.
You got to try it out. Yeah. I recommend it.
Okay.
I need to go back.
They're so far from
us.
Like
there's one in Arlington and that.
There's one in Arlington?
Huh?
Okay, I might need to check that one out then.
Yeah. It's not that far, but still kind of.
Yeah.
Before we jump into the playoff conversations, I did kind of just want to put this out there. The Portland Trailblazers are now up for sale, man.
Okay.
So that should be interesting.
Wonder who would be buying, who would be interested.
I think at first the Nike co-owner or something, he was interested, but now he's not. So I don't know who's.
That makes sense
who's gonna bid for him.
Being in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Because that's where Nike's stationed at. I think, are they actually stationed in Portland? Nike?
I don't know.
You don't know? No. But
yeah. Their headquarters?
Yeah, that's where they're originated from, Oregon. That's why the Ducks get all the fly Nike stuff.
Beaverton, Oregon.
Okay. I don't know where that is.
What a random place.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a city called Beaverton.
I try to see in correlation because
how close they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're kind of far.
That's just the closest major city, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess it's too far to buy the team, huh? They ain't trying to.
Yeah, no, they
trying to purchase the team.
Because there's Eugene, bro. Where's Portland now? I can't even see Portland over here. I'm also not looking that hard.
Sorry, man.
It's all good. Anyway,
it's always interesting when new owners come in, man.
Yeah, because they change things up.
They might change things up, but Portland,
send your superstar to
sorry,
L.A.
Yeah,
but Portland, they don't got nothing going on over there.
Hey, man, they was on the up this year, man.
Who they got on their roster? Tell me one player right now.
They got Anthony Simons.
Oh yeah,
come on, man.
Who else they got?
He's probably gone after the season. They got what's my boy name?
You don't know.
Oh, what's that dude's name? Jeremy Grant. Is he still on the
Jeremy Grant?
Yeah. Is he still on there?
I have no idea who's on the Trailblazers.
Man.
Besides
and they got Scoot.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. Let me see if Jeremy Grant's still on the poster. Yeah, Jeremy Grant's still on the poster. Before I get flamed, I ain't trying to. Yeah.
They're gonna be like, what you talking about?
They're a young team, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And they got Chauncey?
Oh yeah, Chauncey. Yeah, he's head coach.
Starting point guard. He's running the point, man.
Starting point guard is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get in the playoffs.
Let's get into it, man.
The playoff conversations.
It's been great, man.
Where do you even want to start, man?
You want to start with the unfortunate news with the Boston Celtics and the Knicks?
Bro, that game was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that game was crazy.
Oh, you want to talk about Jason Tatum?
Unfortunately, yeah, Jason
Unfortunately,
Tatum.
yeah, man, that sucks for Jason Tatum, bro.
Yeah.
And he tore his Achilles, right?
Yeah, Achilles. Non-contact injury, too.
Yeah, it was.
It sucks regardless, but I feel like it sucks when it's non-contact.
Yeah.
There's nothing you really could have did.
It's why did you do that?
Just landed differently, but that sucks, man. But nah, that game last night was insane, bro.
Yeah. Speedy recovery for Tatum.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you're
out
not.
For the rest of this.
I think people are saying he might be out next season too. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
Yeah. I don't know. That might just be the internet speculating. So. Hopefully not, man. Speedy recovery. Sucks to see your season end like this. I mean, Boston's
still playing.
They still got a chance, bro.
But, I mean, what did Jaylen Brown do, though? I'm looking. Jalen Brown. Okay, well, I mean, he put up 26 points, 12 assists. So he did his thing.
Yeah.
Derek White was going crazy. He had 34 points.
Okay.
He was hitting those threes is what was going on. But the hero here was Cornette. Was it Cornette? In this game, I think he did a lot, man. I mean, only 10 points. They were making him sound like he was a hero.
Defense is a thing too, you know.
Yeah.
he made some key
yeah, it was defensive plays.
Defensive plays.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the Celtics are still in it, man.
Still in it, man.
Forced to game 6.
Yeah. Knicks, what are y'all doing, man?
Knicks, y'all got to pick it up.
Wrap this up, man. This is y'all chance right here.
Yeah, if you don't wrap it up now.
We hate to see an injury, but come on, Knicks. This is y'all chance, man.
Yeah. Josh Hart was getting beat up out there, but he scored 24 points nonetheless. So
shout out Josh Hart.
I still think the Knicks can do it. Yeah. I hope that they do it. I want them to win.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, I cannot count the Celtics out.
You can't.
Unfortunately, I can't count the Celtics out.
Is it back in Boston?
Should be. No, yeah, should be. Let me just.
Oh no.
They in New York.
Yeah,
they in New York.
That's right.
Madison Square. Finish it at home, man. Go ahead.
This is your chance. Yeah. Go ahead.
Get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who would they be facing in the Eastern Conference Finals?
They playing the Pacers.
The Pacers, man.
That's crazy. Pacers. Haliburton was hooping this series, bro.
Haliburton wrapped it up.
Who said he was overrated is insane.
Yeah.
My guy hooping at you.
Hey, whoever said that, man, thank you, because I feel like there's been a whole new battery in Haliburton's back.
Yeah.
I feel like he has that pinned on his wall somewhere. And he's constantly he might have wrote overrated on his mirror.
Yeah.
In his locker. It was like every time he goes in there, he sees that. Because even hooping with a vengeance, man.
Oh, yeah. It's been crazy. I mean, they went 4-1 in the series against the Cavs. And the Cavs aren't like a team that just barely made it. Like, they were dominant all season.
I mean, no, we were saying what? Cavs, Celtics, Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. You know. Here we are.
Here we are looking at
both of them
making the Eastern Conference Finals.
Now, it is crazy because the Pacers make it back-to-back conference finals for the first time since 13-14 season, man.
Yeah.
So
the PG days, man.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? But shout out Donovan Mitchell. He was really balling his heart out, but just the team.
Yeah. Team was not.
Yeah.
Garland was hurt. Just the injuries,
he was
bro.
playing with the LeBron James Cavs, the first stint, not the second stint. So,
oh my gosh!
Like I'm pretty sure Carlos Boozer was out there somewhere, like El Goskis, out there trying to Mo Williams,
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out Donovan Mitchell. Go to sleep, bro. I know. Did you see? He said he ain't been to sleep since.
Bro, he had not been. He was watching that game over. I'm like,
go to sleep, man. There ain't nothing you can do, man. Just get rested and get ready for next season.
Cancun bros calling your name.
Just get ready for next season, man. Y'all be back. Y'all had a great season. Just build upon that. Go to sleep. Leave the stadium. I know you stayed at the stadium for a while too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I respect it. You're a competitor. You hate to lose, but
you know who's been playing well for the Pacers in the playoffs?
Who's that?
Nembhard.
Yeah, Nembhard.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
I think the fans call him Nimby.
Nimby.
I'm not 100%.
That's crazy.
I need to check my sources.
That's crazy work.
I won't be calling him Nimby.
Nimby. Haliburton, he had 31 in that game. Nimby had 18. Mm-hmm. Siakam had 21. I forget Siakam's over there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donovan Mitchell, I mean, when he's scoring 35 points with 9 rebounds, what else can you do?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Mobley had 24 and 11 rebounds in this game, but other than that, really just fell flat.
Yeah. It's all right, man. So with let's just say Knicks, Pacers.
Knicks, Pacers.
Who takes that?
Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6? That's crazy.
Knicks and 6, bro.
That's wild. Bro. You said it so quick too. I believe you.
Knicks and 6.
Okay. Because the way the Pacers are playing, man.
Listen, man.
I'm thinking the Pacers might make it.
Pacers and 7.
I'm thinking Pacers and 7.
Okay.
I'm thinking Pacers and 7.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. It might be Pacers and 6. You know what? Pacers and 6. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Rick Carlisle might get another ring, man.
That's gonna piss me off.
Why? Y'all
We got rid of him.
Y'all got rid of him, right? He didn't. Yeah. That's all. That was Mark too, wasn't it? That was
Mark. It was time though. Bro.
Yeah, it was time. Sometimes all you need is like a change of scenery.
Yeah, and here he is.
Yeah, I mean it took him. It's not like he went immediately. He had to build something out there in Indiana. So
yeah, shout out Rick, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking Pacers and 6.
I mean, it could go either way.
I think regardless of who
it's gonna be a good series.
Wins that Knicks Celtics series, it might be Pacers and 6.
Okay,
but personally, I want to see the Knicks in the finals. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be mad seeing the Knicks championship. I don't think they get in there, but I wouldn't be mad seeing that.
Haliburton versus Brunson, bro. It's gonna be
great. That's gonna be great.
So either way, like I said, I mean, Knicks and 6 or Pacers and 6. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, man. What we looking like on the West Side, man?
West Side, man. The Timberwolves are through. They went through. Wow, sorry, that made it sound like they got wiped out. The Timberwolves made it through. They beat the Warriors without Steph, man.
Sucks it had to go like that.
Yeah. You think even if they had Steph, they could have?
I don't know, man. It's hard with Steph. Steph is different, bro.
He's different.
Obviously, I don't think. Nah, I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the Timberwolves would have beat them with Steph, a healthy Steph.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steph is.
I mean, it definitely wouldn't have been 4-1 series.
Definitely wouldn't have been 4-1, regardless. Like either way.
Yeah. Man, I mean, Kuminga had 26 points. Pods had 28.
Where was Jimmy?
Jimmy had 17. Draymond had 10.
That was in the last game?
Yeah.
What about the game before that? Where was Jimmy at?
You want to see where Jimmy was at?
Where was Jimmy at?
I'll show you where Jimmy was at, man. Give me just a second. Well, if I can find,
because Jimmy was supposed to be that guy when Steph was out. That's why they traded for him.
Yeah. True that. Okay, here we go. I got it. He was player stats. Warriors. He had 14 points. 3 assists, 6 rebounds.
It's not enough, bro.
It's not enough, bro.
Man. You can't be playing like a.
You're supposed to be the next guy.
You can't be playing like the second option still when your first option's hurt.
I mean, but in the game after that, he had 33 points. Yeah. Kuminga's hooping. He had 30 points in that game. That's crazy.
Yeah, what he could.
But it doesn't matter because they lost that game and they lost the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, Jimmy Butler just didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, which is interesting. But
he was not shooting very well.
Yeah. But shout out the Wolves, man.
Shout out the Wolves.
Shout out Julius Randle because
Dallas' own.
I had some choice words about Julius Randle going into the playoff series against the Lakers. I said I wasn't worried about him. But, maybe there should be some concern about Julius Randle. Maybe some teams should worry about him.
Dallas' own, bro.
Dallas' own, man.
I don't even know why you went against a Dallas player like that, bro.
Well, it was because he was going against my team, so.
It's crazy.
But nah, Julius Randle really been performing this playoffs, so. Yeah. Shout out to him, man.
Well, I appreciate you giving him the respect, man.
Why you say that like you're speaking on his behalf? We appreciate it, man.
Shout out Mike Conley, man.
Shout out Mike Conley.
He's getting closer to a chip.
Oh, I thought you were like going a different way with that.
No, he's getting
I
closer.
thought you were calling it a career for him. Like he's getting closer to the end. I mean, he could. This could be You know, it would be nice to see Mike Conley get a chip.
I mean, if Chris Paul's still playing,
yeah,
they both old.
Yeah, he's not Chris Paul old.
Well, no.
But Mike Conley definitely deserves a chip.
He's not Chris Paul old?
Nah.
I thought they were around the same age.
Nah, let me see Mike Conley age, man.
Mike Conley's, well, yeah, he's probably like 36?
37.
Okay.
How old's Chris Paul? He's like 40,
He's
right?
going to be 40 by now.
Yeah. Oh, he's 40.
Bro, what's he still playing for?
I mean, he's hooping, though.
He is. That's true. He played every game.
He's hooping. Hey, if we listen to what Joey said, he might be suiting up for y'all. So
hey, true.
Yeah. Which I would like that. I
41-year-old man.
Chris Paul, wherever he goes,
yeah.
Don't go to the Lakers, but wherever he goes, he does transform the team. So
yeah,
and it would be nice to have his leadership or his mentorship with like a Cooper Flagg. You know,
yeah,
he'll learn a lot of game in that first.
He'll learn a lot from Kyrie.
Yeah, he'll learn a lot from Kyrie, but Kyrie's probably got some stuff to learn from Chris Paul too.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Timberwolves and Mike Conley, but yeah, shout out to the Timberwolves, man. They advance, and we don't know who they're gonna face.
We don't.
Yeah.
Going into this tonight, man, the Nuggets force a Game 7 against the Thunder.
This has been a wild series.
It's been crazy series.
They've been going back and forth like crazy.
Yeah. Not this game, but the last game I was watching it, bro. I watched a little bit at the beginning, and nobody could make a bucket on the Nuggets, especially. But crazy, and they ended up winning that game.
Yeah.
So the Thunder, I don't know what's going on with them.
I mean, I think it's just a matter of matchups, man. The Nuggets match up very well against them.
It's true,
and they got Jokic. So
I mean, yeah, you can never count Jokic out of there, man.
Yeah, nothing you can really do with Jokic.
But yeah, 119 to 107 to force Game 7. Jokic went crazy. He had 29 points with 14 rebounds. Jamal Murray went crazy with 25 points. Christian Braun had 23 points. You probably don't even know who that is.
Yeah, not Christian Braun.
Yeah. It's just crazy, bro. Michael Porter didn't really do nothing. Aaron Gordon.
Michael Porter has a broken shoulder, bro.
Yeah.
Not a broken shoulder.
Bro, you see Aaron Gordon going off because a reporter wrote a piece on Russell Westbrook, and he was not having that.
Such a good teammate, man.
He stopped his press conference just to call out that guy. I was like,
that ain't who I think it is.
Yeah.
You answer me questions. Yeah.
Shout out Aaron Gordon, man. That's a dog right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. The Thunder, lackluster besides SGA. He had 32 points in this game. Chet, he had 19 and 11 rebounds, so, he's trying. But you got to do better, man.
Chet? I mean,
no, all of
like that.
Everybody got to do better.
Why you call out Chet like that?
Chet,
we only got one more game, so.
Chet got them legs like KD.
Yeah.
It's like the skinniest legs I've ever seen, and it's like, how do they not break?
You're making it work, man.
I guess so.
Yeah. But, all right, so same question on this side. Do you think the Wolves advance to the finals? Because I think there's a way with the Thunder.
I think if they match up with the Thunder, I think the Wolves will win that series.
Yeah.
Because the Thunder, they were up, right?
Nah, it's been back and forth.
Oh, was
this
it?
whole
Okay.
series, yeah.
Yeah,
They lost.
That's true.
I think it's literally been back and forth. I don't know if anybody's won consecutive games.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
I don't know. The Thunder. Every team has a weakness, but I think they would match up better with the Thunder than they would with the Nuggets. It'd be Gobert versus Jokic, so there's that size. But it's Jokic. I'm not comparing skill. I'm just comparing size.
Jokic eating, bro.
And
regardless.
Jokic would just and he would just shrug it off like he don't care.
Yeah. Jokic ain't worried about Gobert.
You see what Ant said? He said, "We not celebrating." Rudy said, "We not done yet," or something like that.
Yeah. Shout out to like Ant for being like Rudy's best teammate.
Yeah.
Like he's probably the only person who really has had Rudy's back. So.
Yeah. Rudy's been going through it, man.
Hey, he started COVID, so he
Bro, that is a wild take. I think you said that when it actually happened. Back in the OG days.
I think I did, bro. I still hold to that, man. He started COVID, man.
He did not take it serious, bro.
Bro, rubbed every microphone for no reason. 2 days later, shut down.
Literally.
That's crazy.
NBA shut down. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Nah, but Rudy, he gets a lot of criticism.
He gets a lot of disrespect.
I mean, but regardless, he got the DPOYs, you know, to try and get that ring.
That's right.
But I think the Timberwolves could knock out the Thunder. I wouldn't want to see it, but I think they could knock out the Thunder. I think it'll probably be like a 7-game series.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on Ant because, I mean, that sounds like an obvious take. Obviously, it depends on Ant. But last year, Ant was visibly gassed in the Western Conference Finals.
I'm like, bro, you like 23.
Yeah.
What you gassed for?
Yeah. That's a good point. But I think he was just playing too hard. You know what I mean? But shout out to the Timberwolves for sure because, like, and shout out to Julius Randle again because I know in the beginning of the season we were like, why did they trade Cat for Julius Randle? This doesn't really make sense. And now, I mean, it worked out for both teams. Both of them are looking at some conference finals for their respective conferences.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because, that trade was like, why?
Yeah.
And now, I mean, both teams are where they're at, respectively.
Both, but I think Denver knocks out the Timberwolves. They just got that experience. So.
Yeah.
And that would be crazy if Denver gets to the finals after firing their coach.
That would be so crazy. That's got to be talked about.
Yeah. Like, maybe they knew they would be all right with Jokic coaching. So, because he over there calling plays.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. Jokic is the coach. He's a star player. Probably the GM.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But playoffs been crazy, man.
This has been a really good playoffs.
Yeah.
So, obviously, more to come. Can't wait for the new set of series. See even more crazy.
Yeah, man.
Basketball, man. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Bro, did you see that Michael Jordan is going to be joining the NBC?
I did see that. Yeah.
That's interesting. I meant to put that on the notes, but I kept forgetting.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. So I just remembered to bring it up right now.
Proud of you.
But yeah, how do you think that's going to look like? We don't hear Michael Jordan talk about anything.
That's really interesting to me because it's like, obviously he played, but he hasn't done any of this.
Yeah.
This isn't his bag.
It's not. Talking really isn't his thing.
Yeah.
When have we really heard his opinion on anything?
I mean, his documentary, I guess.
Well, yeah. But he was talking about himself, really. You know, like it's good. He don't promote his shoes, you know.
Literally,
we don't see him like, "What up, y'all? It's Michael Jordan. I got some new."
He don't do nothing. No appearances or.
Nah, man. He just smokes cigars, gambles, you know, and wears big jeans.
Well, he might be out of money.
Nah, he ain't never.
Nah, he ain't never cool.
You think that's why he got the job? He might have lost a bet. He might have was playing blackjack with an NBC executive and like, hey, if you win, or if I win, you gotta go ahead and be a commentator or something. So we might not know, man.
Should be interesting. Man.
It should be interesting. I do want to hear how he feels about basketball.
Yeah, especially this day and age.
Yeah. Is he gonna be like a big hater, like some of the OGs, or is he gonna like actually get props? It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. We'll see, man.
How's he feel about the Hornets? You know, I mean, how's he feel about the Hornets?
Well, he sold the team,
he
right?
Left them.
He left them, and now it's
now look at him. I mean, it was already wild when you left him. Like, why'd you leave him like that? Yeah. I want to hear him commentate a Hornets game.
Yeah,
when they get blown out by 50. And LaMelo and Miles Bridges are like laughing on the sideline, showing off their ice, you know. So it's gonna be interesting. NBC,
it don't matter. We got money.
NBC's lining up to be pretty good this year.
Yeah. So. Should be interesting, man.
Should be interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it in basketball, man.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to Joey Mistretta.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Joey. It's always a good time when we're able to talk to him about what's going on with these Dallas teams, man.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the music, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's been going on, kinda. They restoring the feeling a little bit, man. The competitive spirit is starting to pick up a little bit.
It's back.
It's back. Oh, I don't want to say back. It's back with select few people.
Select few.
It's still probably a little sensitive topic for some people, but not for Big Sean, Absol, and Joey Bada, man. They did a Red Bull Cypher.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shout out to Red Bull. But
interesting bag that they got into. But
yeah, I mean, they've been in the music bag before, I guess.
Okay.
Like the only time I saw Isaiah Rashad was a Red Bull concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like $5 too. This was like right when Isaiah Rashad got signed too. But
yeah.
But yeah, they had their little cipher. Not little cipher. They had their cipher. All of them spit pretty crazy, man.
They did go crazy.
All of them went crazy. Big Sean delivered. Absol delivered.
Yep.
Joey, he had some interesting bars in there, man.
Brought up control.
Yeah, brought up controls.
Two Big Sean.
sent some shots to daylight.
Yep.
You know. So some more. Joey's been sending shots to that TDE Kendrick camp, man. He wants Kendrick to come outside and talk to him, basically. And Kendrick hasn't responded, you know.
Kendrick's not coming outside.
I would like to see it, man. I would like to see it.
Okay.
I don't like. I want to just hear it. I don't want to see what the fans have to say because, like, one thing I've learned from the Drake Kendrick beef is like fans are annoying.
Yeah.
Like regardless of like if I agree with Kendrick winning the beef or not, the Kendrick fans were super annoying during the beef.
Yeah. As
were the Drake fans. Mm-hmm. But I would like to hear the music. Now I don't know if Kendrick's gonna feel like he's worthy or not, but
yeah,
I think he might have a shot for Joey on whatever he does next.
Maybe
like one little shot.
Kendrick hears it.
Kendrick knows. Kendrick knows. But you know who does know and who is coming outside?
Who's that, man?
Vaughn. TDE.
TDE's own.
Which Vaughn has already responded to Joey on behalf of Kendrick once.
Yeah.
So he saw this and was like, all right, I'm going to respond again. I need to get the actual song name. My bad, y'all. Bear with me.
We're bearing with you, man.
Let me see what Vaughn.
You gotta see what Vaughn had to say, man.
Yeah. Did you get to hear any of the back and forth songs?
No, I haven't heard any back and forth yet, man. I just heard the cipher.
Okay, so Vaughn's song is called "Ho Era." You know, play on Pro Era. You know.
Yep.
Oh, but Ray. I know a lot of people like are clowning him for like joining in on a beef that ain't got nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
But Ray's going crazy, man. Ray's doing the same, man. This is not a good quote. I thought I had like a post that had a quote on there, but they didn't pick no good quote. But he did say, you watch, you ain't carrying no torch. You let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York, which I thought was crazy.
That's a wild bar.
Because, I mean, Ice Spice was the hottest rapper in New York for like a month. You know what I mean? Talking about farting and stuff. So you got a good point, man. Where was Joey at? He was acting, man. He's in his acting bag. But hold on, man. Give me some time, man. Fill in for me.
I got you, man. But yeah, I mean, the cipher was really good.
Yeah.
I can't speak on the back and forth just because I haven't heard it yet, but I know Joey's responded to it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, it makes things interesting again, man.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good. I think we've touched on this before about going, back and forth and these beefs and rap. It just makes it interesting. Keeps competition going.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I wish I could just like play the songs on here, but I ain't trying to get copyright.
Right.
But yeah, Joey responded today. So Ray, the Cypher dropped what, Tuesday or something?
Yeah.
Ray dropped a diss yesterday. Joey responded today with the finals. That was his song.
Yeah.
And Joey went crazy, man. I feel like Joey kind of ended it at this point. He also sent some more jabs at Kendrick, like, you looking for competition,
Yeah.
I'm right here, basically. Also, like I mentioned, he mentioned Daylight in the Cypher. And I don't know, Daylight's gearing up for anything. But one thing I didn't like, Daylight posted a picture of capital C's on his Twitter. And I don't like that. Like we're not to get into, deceased friends. Like let's keep it rap, bro.
Yeah.
Like one thing I do like about Ray and Joey is like they've mentioned that they're just keeping it rap.
Yeah.
Like it's just competition. That's what you're supposed to be. They like posting capital C's is like, are you about to get out of pocket? Because like now you about to turn to something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Daylight was cool with capital C, so maybe it's just just honoring their mutual friend or something.
Okay.
Or like mentioning like, okay, we have a mutual friend who passed away.
Yeah.
But hopefully it don't go nowhere like that because that would be dumb for no reason. And Daylight can rap. I mean, Daylight's a battle rapper. Daylight's one of the best battle rappers. So just leave it at rap, bro.
That's all you got to do, man. Yeah. No need to take it more than that.
That's where Drake gets messed up. He likes to just mention women for no reason. Just mention your wife for no reason.
Drake just out of pocket, bro.
Just keep it rap, man. Let's just keep it rap. But if we can keep this competitive thing going on, I like it. I love the energy.
It's good for the game, man.
Yeah. I realized just the other day, like, I just really love listening to diss songs.
Oh, yeah. Bro, diss songs are hard.
I don't know why, but, like I'll just listen to diss songs. And I don't know if I just like hearing the hatred that people have for each other, but, like, I listen to Duppy, which is an underrated diss song, by the way.
Yeah.
It just got stepped on by us finding out Drake had a kid from Pusha T. But Duppy's a really good diss song. Duppy might be better than any of the songs he dropped against Kendrick. I don't know why he didn't take that approach.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just keep it competitive, man. But again, he mentioned Virginia Williams on there for no reason.
Should not have done that.
For no reason.
Crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? He mentioned Virginia Williams and now we know who Adonis is. Look at the domino effect, man. That's really wild.
I think Drake gets in his feelings and he doesn't like think about it.
I guess so. But you can't be mentioning people's wives.
You can't, bro. What you doing? What else we got?
In other news, man, Netflix is dropping a documentary, I think next month.
Okay.
About the Astroworld tragedy. I don't really have much to say about that, but just devastating.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Hopefully all the families who were involved, who are going to be involved in this documentary, are getting compensated.
Oh, yeah.
And not just exploited by Netflix.
Hope not, man.
Hopefully. This just sucks. This is a really unfortunate situation.
Yeah. Just a crazy situation.
Yeah. And I do hate how, like, Travis got a lot of flack for that when he was just a performer who didn't really have any control of what the fans were doing. Just all around just sucks.
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't know if I'm watching this one. I don't know if I want to be sad.
I'm not one for, like, sad stuff, man.
I like true crime documentaries.
There you go. That's my bag right there.
That's your bag?
Yeah.
Did you used to watch America's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
See, I didn't watch America's Most Wanted because it terrified me as a kid.
Yeah.
Because, like, at the end, when they'll be like, oh, man, if you see this man, call 911. I thought that man was coming to my house, like, right after I watched it. I was like,
oh, my God.
Like, I know too much. They about to pull it on me right now. Because it used to come on at, like, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm, like, 10 years old, staying up, watching America's Most Wanted. And I'm like, oh man, this guy crazy. He's in Arkansas going crazy. For some reason, I thought he was going to come.
He going to show up here, man.
He's going to knock on my door and be like,
hey, I know you watched that episode.
Don't believe what you saw. That used to terrify me. But I like true crime documentaries that like are resolved. Like that man's locked up or that man's dead. Or
He's gone.
Yeah, I ain't trying to watch nobody still on the loose. I ain't trying to be watching my back, man. So I think that show's coming back too. I think I saw a commercial for it. I'm like, I'm good on America's Most Wanted, man.
I'm good on that, bro.
I got trauma, man.
You can keep that.
Yeah. In other news, man, Tory Lanez, in prison, as we all know right now. Allegedly, I want to say allegedly because we don't have an official report. We just got his IG, but stabbed 14 times.
Yeah.
Collapsed lung. But he's communicating well.
I don't think it was him.
You don't think it was him?
You talking about on IG?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying like the report said that, like, or the IG said like.
How are you communicating well?
But I don't know. We don't have an official report, hospital report, or anything yet. But I just gotta take what was given to me. He was stabbed 14 times. That's insane.
It's prison.
It is prison. Regardless of, like, I know there's a lot of Meg fans who are celebrating, which is crazy to me.
They're not gonna be celebrating for long.
Well, we'll get into it. But I don't. Regardless of, how you feel about Tory, I don't think anybody should be getting stabbed 14 times.
No, of course not, man. It's by like some dude who's like, I think they said he's in there for life.
Yeah. So that sucks, man. But what was he hitting towards, man?
So apparently, I don't know if you saw this or not, but Meg's friend or former friend or whoever, Kelsey, her bodyguard has now spoken out and said that he was protecting her and that she was the one who shot Meg and not Tory.
I don't believe that, though.
Why?
Because why would you just now say that? And why wouldn't anybody on Tory's defense say that?
I think they were trying to say that, weren't they? Or am I tripping?
I don't know if anybody said that Kelsey. They said Kelsey actually shot him?
Yeah.
Then why wasn't this taken to?
Hey, listen, I don't know, man. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Yeah. I'm not saying I don't believe you.
I didn't just like find this out. Like, hey, I didn't talk to the bodyguard myself, man.
Like, you didn't come up with this evidence. You're not telling me this isn't your reporter.
It's not my reporting.
I know. I saw it.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I just don't believe this.
Yeah.
It seems like convenient timing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe he had a revelation because he's like, dang, Tory could die.
Like, that was the thought to come clean?
Yeah.
It was Kelsey. What did Kelsey say about this?
I have no idea.
Has she put out a statement?
I'm not even sure if she's put out a statement.
That's kind of crazy. Like, she probably just mind her business. And my bodyguard said, what? I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just crazy.
I just feel like if I'm in this situation and, like, a homegirl shoots a homegirl, I'm not taking the fall for it, bro. I don't care. I don't care what it is, bro. I don't think there's. I feel like the only person who could shoot somebody and I'll take the fall for it is my wife, or my daughter. Like, if she accidentally, like, pull the strap out on somebody,
that would be wild.
I'll take the fall for that. Hopefully not at this age, but like even if she's like 18 and she shoots somebody, I'll probably take the fall for it. Other than that, I ain't.
By then you're gonna be old, so it don't matter.
Yeah,
You're gonna live life.
I can run my time out, and hopefully I don't get stabbed 14 times. But I ain't taking the fall for nobody. Like,
nah, man, I'm right there with you.
Maybe because we not like street dudes, but like I'm snitching, man. Like Kelsey did it.
Oh yeah,
you're not gonna wait till I've been in prison.
I'm sorry. You give me the chance. It's either you or me. Yeah. It's me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm choosing me.
It's like Kelsey ain't dropped nothing.
Yeah,
she ain't dropping no chicks tapes. Like if Tory been innocent this whole time and we ain't been getting chicks tapes.
Yeah,
because Kelsey shot Megan. That's crazy, bro.
Crazy.
You gotta drop something, Kelsey. You got the freedom. You better be using it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows, man? Revelations.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, I guess we won't see, but I ain't nothing we can do at this point. He already got prosecuted, right?
Well, they can free him.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
I don't know how this works.
I don't either.
But hopefully he's not.
Hopefully he's all right.
Hopefully he's okay after this stabbing, man.
Yeah.
That sucks. Speaking of court cases, have you seen like the Diddy stuff? Yeah.
It's getting kind of wild in there, man.
Yeah, it's getting wild. I don't really have much to say about it. But,
I don't either.
But we'll see. Seems like there's new news
it's
coming
a bad
out.
Man.
Yeah, to say the least. Very bad man.
All I know is he tried to say that, or they try to say that the freak offs were just swingers.
It is so wild to me that freak offs is being used in court.
That's hilarious.
Like,
bro, the only thing is he tried to blow up Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, try to blow up Kid Cudi's car. Apparently Michael B. Jordan got named as like he was trying to talk to Cassie, I guess. I don't know, did he like try to put a hit on him or something, but
that's wild.
Diddy didn't play about
jealous
Cassie.
Man.
Didn't play about Cassie. Bro.
Well, he was over there hitting up other women.
He was pointing his hands on Cassie, bro.
I'm saying. Hell no. Either way.
I don't know, man. Well, hopefully justice is served. That's all I can say. Yeah.
That's about it.
That's about it in music, man.
That's right.
Leaving on kind of a
weird note, but
it'll
be all right.
It'll be all right, man. Check out our music, our playlist. We got our rotation playlist that it got plenty of songs on there. Check that out. And we also got our Scouting Report playlist with all the hottest. That sounds like I'm doing a radio ad.
It does.
With a bunch of good indie music, man.
Man.
If music discovery is your thing, check out the Scouting Report, man.
Sure.
You can check that on Apple Music and Spotify.
And that's right there below in the link. It's got everything you could ever want, man. IG, TikTok, our website, obviously, our Spotify and our podcast, all that good stuff. It's all there in one link, man. We got a Target Talk coming up.
Yeah.
After this episode drops, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Go check out the last one we did a couple weeks ago with, was that Rakim?
Rakim was our last one.
Yeah, with Rakim. Y'all can still check out the OTG podcast we were on,
check out the OTG podcast.
We got a lot. We got a lot out
man.
there.
We outside, man.
That's right,
really
man.
In the studio, but we outside.
That's true. But you guys stay tuned, man, and until next time, we out.
Peace.